Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes vlog. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I've got these great cutting dies. They make these really adorable boxes. They're from Hunky Dory Moonstone Cutting Dies, terrific Terrarium, and also the star-topped gift box. Okay, so let me turn these over. This is the Terrarium, which Debbie and I were looking at it and we're kind of like, I don't know that it's so much a terrarium that it is a lantern, but they named it, we didn't. And then we've got these great gift box dies with all these little extra pieces on them. So we're going to go over this. They're actually really simple to put together. Okay, so here's this first one. This is the Terrarium piece. Okay, and Debbie lined this little part right here with vellum, so you can just untie this little bow that she made. I'll show you what she made that out of in a minute. And you can lift this up, and you can put in a little light, a tea light, not a candle. That would be dangerous. And we're going to put this in here. Hope it shows up with our bright lights. Okay, we'll see if it does. Well, it kind of does. I'll show it better in the picture when I have it in the photo gallery, okay? But trust me, it'll be really pretty sitting on your mantle or a cluster of them on your table for the holidays. And this one even has a little greeting on it, and it says, let the good thoughts glow or grow. I honestly don't know what that says. What does it say? Grow. Okay. That would have been cute if it said glow. But let me show you how to put this together. First of all, the base of it is made from pastel green cardstock, and it's from our paper pad of pastel green cardstock, which you can purchase at Paper Wishes. Then it's got this forest green suede paper. Gorgeous texture, okay? She cut a thin little strip of that and made the cutest little bow, right, for her little closure there. And she also die cut that with the little greeting there to put that on the front, and put a little foam tape back there to give that a little bit of a pop. So for the base here, which I'm going to show you how to make, she actually covered the paper, the green paper, with the suede, and then put it through the die cutting machine so it would die cut just that perfectly. So cute. And as I said, lined just that little window part with vellum. So let's get right to this. I'm going to show you how to make it. You're going to be amazed at how easy this is. So we're going to take this main piece right here. Let's see if I can get it off. I'm not making too much noise. All right, there we go. All right, so here's this piece right here, which I'm going to die cut this 3 times to make this top portion. All right. And then once you have die, I just had Debbie prepped this for me so it's all perfect and ready to go. And then once you got to this point, Debbie said to take these little inner windowy pieces, okay? And that's when you would choose one of these, or multiple if you'd like. She just did this one on the front, but you could do it multiple times. So that's when you would put this right here, or right here wherever you want to have it, or maybe one time on each piece to cut out your little decorative window. Okay, there's a different one. This is this one here too. Very, very cute. All right, so at this point, we're going to get them all ready, and they're scored from the die, but then you still have to do a little bending, get them all ready here, all the little pieces. And they've got some important flap pieces here to point out. There's a flap here, a flap here, and there's a long flap on this side, right? Now, if you're using something that's a heavier weight cardstock, like our silver linen cardstock, which is heavier, you might want to use something like this double sticky, extra sticky tape, okay? That gives a really good bond. But because we're just using sort of a standard weight cardstock, I'm just going to be using our Specialist acrylic glue. All right, so I'm going to be putting a little bit of glue right here, and I like to get it along that folded edge right there. That's kind of the most important edge. Then you're going to glue that to the straight edge on the other piece. Okay, and we're just going to make sure that's attached well. See, I didn't like how it lined up. So what's great is you're able to reposition this at least once before it dries solid. There we go. We're going to do that on the other piece. Oops, there's a little note there from Debbie. All right. Fold all of those pieces. I should have actually done all of them ahead of time and not using my time well. All right, so there's another little space to glue. Most important part is to get it right along that fold. Go. All right, and then we've got this last piece right here, and that's going to bring this all together in sort of our cone shape. What a great gift box this would make too for the holidays if you wanted to present something really special, something maybe you've made. All right, so now we've got this cone shape part right here. Now we need to get the bottom part here. Now this just looks like, oh no, this is just kind of a mess. What am I going to do? Not at all. Just go to your little tabs. All right, and we're going to just be gluing the tabs at the bottom just like this. One. Ooh, throw the glue. Okay, there's two. Hold it for a minute. And then here's the third one. All right. Okay, and now we're just going to be gluing this piece to this tab. Just have to line up those little tabs, just like this. All right, now this one, I'm going to glue inside of this one. It's pretty intuitive, really. I mean, it's like as you're going around in this little circle, you're just lining up those tabs. So I love about this glue, you just give it a little bit of a pinch, hold it for just seconds, and it really bonds nicely, especially on cardstock. Okay, I'm gonna have to stick my hand in this one to get this last one right there. All right, and we've got one more right here. Now you've got these pieces that are like this at the very bottom, and you just kind of tuck one inside the other to keep them down. And it doesn't really matter because that base is going to get covered in a minute. All right. So that last tab is kind of tricky because it's inside and you've already gone around and glued everything. So I'm just holding it with my fingers. All right, there we go. So that's that part of the box. All right, and if this part right here bothers you, you just put an extra little dot of glue right here and right here. Turn it upside down. I'm just going to take one of my blender brushes and just sort of stick it right there to make contact. All right, so now we're going to make this part of the base and also this little lid. So let's do the lid first. Okay, so here's the lid piece. You only need to cut one of those. And then Debbie put a cute little triangle just right here on that front. You could put it all the way around. So you would just die cut one of these from green, and then she put a little piece of vellum behind that just to make it consistent with the window below, but this isn't really a window, okay? Just gonna put a little bit glue right here. And then we're just gonna let that dry, and then when we're ready to do that, it's got a little flap right here, and we'll just glue it right in there. So we're just gonna set that aside for a minute. Okay, we're getting ready to do the base. So here's this piece again. Remember, this is from this large piece right here. We're gonna cut this 3 more times, but then we're just gonna cut off this top piece. Okay, don't need that anymore. All right, and we're going to fold on the score lines. Go. And once again, we're going to put some glue on these tabs like this. And we're going to glue this together just like we did the other piece. I'm going to glue around it just like this. Okay. Oops. And now I'm going to think ahead this time, and I'm going to glue this piece, this little bottom. I'm just going to glue that right there, because I didn't do that before, and then I was kind of fussing around with it at the end. That's not right. What are you doing, Lene? There we go. I kind of lost track of where I was. All right, so there we go. Another little piece right here that I need to kind of glue down. All right, so that is just going to fit right in like this. Okay, and we're just going to glue this glue right here. And I don't know if these pieces down here will make contact, but we're going to just put glue there too. Okay, once again, you're just kind of reaching in there, pressing your fingers so it has something to connect with there. All right, now we've got our little lid. One flap that's left. That right there. Okay, so there you go. Cool, huh? All right. So that's how that worked. And remember, when Debbie added the suede, she just covered the cardstock with the suede, used the glue to get a nice coverage on there, or you could also use spray adhesive, and then die cut that all at once. All right, now let's move on to the other boxes. Lots to show you today. All right, so these are the star-topped gift boxes. Look at these. These adorable. So cute and so easy to make. This one is made from silver linen paper, this one, and navy paper. And then she also used the little gift tag, and she used this little tiny words and phrases right here that come in this Christmas greetings pack. So cute. Okay, so let me show you how to make these. Oh, and this one, she used, this is, what kind of paper? This is large floral. It's beautiful metallic cardstock. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful, beautiful tapestry print on that, available at Paper Wishes. And she also used this beautiful, beautiful Merlot suede paper. All right, so let's get right to this, show you how these are made. Oh, I should mention, look, she even lined the inside of the box with the Merlot. How gorgeous is that? All right, so these are going to be making the base part with the box. So you're going to need this big die piece right here. There we go. Okay, you're going to die cut that once. And then if you wanted to line that, you would once again cover this paper with the Merlot and then die cut it. Cardstock rather. All right, so I've already gone ahead this time and thought ahead and creased all of my little score lines. So we're going to just put glue on these little flaps, and we're going to go all the way around this. And then I got to put some glue on the side flap, tuck that in there. All right, that's there. That's the base of the box. Really simple, right? All right, so for the top, to make that star part, okay, we've got these two pieces. Boy, these are really stuck on here. Okay, we're going to cut that twice for each box. Okay, and we're just going to take these little tabs, glue them to what will be the inside. Oh. And like I said, when you're using these really glossy metallic papers, I would recommend using the extra sticky tape for all of these little glue points that I'm showing you. All right, so this little piece looks like a little crown. That's going to be our star top. And it's easy to fold, but it takes, you know, a minute to kind of get used to that. So because I'm really going to be manipulating this piece, I don't want to wait for that glue to dry so much, so I made another one. Okay, so this one's well dry. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to be working clockwise. That's what's important. And you're going to take this little guy. They look like little, I don't know, like I look at that and I see dog. Okay, like a Doberman, a profile of a Doberman. Okay, you're going to take this little part of the Doberman head and you're going to put it back behind another one. See how it's kind of tucked like that? You can already see that's part of the star shape. So you're going to tuck one there and you've already got, look, part of their star. So I'm going to tuck that one right there. And you're going to take this, the third one, and you're going to tuck that behind the second one, like that. Can we zoom in a little bit, Steve? And then we're going to take this one, fourth one, tuck it behind the third one. We're going to take the fifth one, tuck it behind the fourth one. It's just kind of a miracle how that star forms. All right, and then I'm going to take this last one, which is really the trickiest one, right? And we're going to kind of manipulate that one. You have to kind of help it, and it goes right in there. All right, look at that. I'm going to do that again for you because Debbie had to show me twice. All right, so you can start at any point. It doesn't matter. So you've got your one here. You're going to take number two, tuck it behind number one. You've already got the beginnings of your star shape look. Take number three, tuck it behind number two. Number four, okay, there we go. Number four, you're going to tuck that behind number three. Number five gets tucked behind number four. Go. And then this last one, kind of pull, kind of push. Oops. And then we're going to manipulate that around and it's going to kind of go in between and it just slides in there. It's a miracle. I don't know how it does it. And then you just kind of line everything up and it gets all squared up. That is just the coolest and easiest box, okay? And it looks really spectacular, okay? That's really great. All right, you guys, so we have got a great money saver. Oh, I should mention, full instructions on the inside of these die sets. Okay, so you don't have to keep watching me every time you want to make it. All right, so we've got great money saver on these die sets. I would really encourage you to check that out. If you're watching us on our vlog page, it's going to be on the right-hand side. And if you're watching us on YouTube, then look in the description box right below the video. There's a link to the money saver and paperwishes.com. Thanks for joining me today, and I will see you next time.